Hi, welcome back to another session of reading God's Word. Today we're going to be in Revelations 2, and it's titled Message to Ephesus. Write this to the angel of the church in Ephesus. These are the words of the one who holds the 7 stars in his right hand and walks among the 7 gold stands. I know your works, your labor, and your endurance. I also know that you don't put up with those who are evil. You have tested those who say that they are apostles, but are not, and you have found them to be liars. You have shown endurance and put up with a lot of my name's sake, and you haven't gotten tired. But I have this against you. You have let go of the love you had at first. So remember the high point from which you have fallen. Change your hearts and lives and do things you did at first. If you don't, I'm coming to you. I will move your lampstand from its place if you don't change your hearts and lives. But you have this in your favor. You hate the Nicolaitans. You hate what the Nicolaitans are doing, which I also hate. If you can hear, listen to what the Spirit is saying to the churches. I will allow those who emerge victorious to eat from the tree of life, which is in God's paradise. Message to Smyrna. Write this to the angel of the church in Smyrna. These are the words of the one who is the first and the last, who died and came back to life. I know your hardship and your poverty, though you are actually rich. I also know the hurtful things that you have been speaking about you by those who say they are Jews, though they are not, but are really Satan's synagogue. Don't be afraid of what you're going to suffer. Look, the devil is going to throw some of you into prison in order to test you. You will suffer hardship for 10 days. Be faithful, even to the point of death, and I will give you the crown of life. If you can hear, listen to what the Spirit is saying in the churches. Those who emerge victorious won't be hurt by the second death. Message to Pergamum. Write this to the angel of the church in Pergamum. These are the words of the one who has the sharp, two-edged sword. I know that you are living right where Satan's throne is. You are holding on to my name, and you didn't break faith with me even at the time that Antipas, my faithful witness, was killed among you where Satan lives. But I have a few things against you, because you have some there who follow Balaam. Balaam had taught Balak to trip up the Israelites so that they would eat food sacrificed to idols and commit sexual immorality. In the same way, you have some who follow the Nicolaitans' teaching. So change your heart and your lives. If you don't, I am coming to you soon, and I will make war on them with the sword that comes from my mouth. If you can hear, listen what the Spirit is saying to the churches. I will give you those who emerge victorious some of the hidden manna to eat. I will also give each of them a white stone with a new name written on it, which no one knows except the one who receives it. Message to Thyatira. Write this to the angel of the church in Thyatira. These are the words of God's Son, whose eyes are like fiery flame, and whose feet are like fine brass. I know your works, your love and faithfulness, your service and endurance. I also know that the works you have done most recently are even greater than those you did at first. But I have this against you. You put up with that woman Jezebel, who calls herself a prophet. You allow her to teach and to mislead my servants into committing sexual immorality and eating food sacrificed to idols. I gave her time to change her heart and life, but she refuses to change her life of prostitution. Look, I'm throwing her into a sickbed. I am casting those who has committed adultery with her into terrible hardship if they don't change their hearts from following her practices. And I will even put her children to death with disease. Then all the churches will know that I am the one who examines minds and hearts, and that I will give to each of you what your action deserves. As for the rest of you in Thyatira, those of you who don't follow his teaching and haven't learned the so-called deep secrets of Satan, I won't burden you with anything else. Just hold on to what you have until I come. To those who emerge victorious, keeping my practices until the end, I will give the authority over the nations, to rule the nations with an iron rod and smash them like pottery. Just as I received authority from my Father, I will also give them the morning star. If you can hear, listen to what the Spirit is saying to the churches. That is our Bible reading for today. That was Revelations 2. I will be seeing you soon. Have a blessed day.